was funny. OJ ready. All right. Anyway, our next comic, very funny. He puts on shows all over the area. You can see him Friday nights at the DC Draft House. He also writes for Get Up DC every morning at like 4 a.m. or something. Reese Waters, very funny guy. You're going to love him. Give it up for Leon Scott. Bright lights, okay. Get up for your host, Josh. Clap it up for Josh. Oh, man. He called this place, what did he say, Ted Bundy's man cave or something. I don't know, that's quite accurate. I was like, wow, this is good. All right. So, y'all feeling good? Yeah. Good. I'm feeling great. I've been getting a whole bunch of wonderful compliments this year, despite the fact that I look as much like Jussie Smollett. So, you know, it started off as a hard year looking like Jussie. It's been this year was kind of rough in the beginning. Like, everybody had jokes. Even my family, like my grandma called me. My grandma called me when that story first hit the news. And she was like, I saw you on TV. You in trouble, baby? I was like, Grandma, this is the closest I ever came to calling you bitch. I can't believe you did this to me, Grandma. Why? No. I didn't call her one, relax. But oh man, it's been uphill since then. It's been getting better since then. I've been getting good compliments. I got one of the best ones of my life recently. A tall woman walked up to me and said, you concentrated sexy. Think about that shit. Concentrated sexy. That's like just add water, you 6'5". Like, I never felt that tall in my life. That shit felt incredible. Like, my friends at Artall, like, I appreciate it because my friends at Artall take being tall for granted. My friend Rome actually is 6'5", and he said shit to me that lets me know he doesn't appreciate being tall. He'll say things like, man, being tall doesn't help me beat women. First off, he said it just like that, and his fucking voice is tall. Like, Rome, that's crazy. That's crazy. I've never been in a bar and had somebody just be like, you know, I saw the top of your head from across the room. That does not happen, even to the concentrated sexy. But I got a better compliment than concentrated sexy. A gay dude called me exquisite. Yo, exquisite, you don't even use that word to describe people. You use that word for like paintings and chandeliers and tapestries and shit. That's an art word, not a person word. Exquisite is such a great word that I feel pretentious trying to use it in a sentence, so I'm gonna just throw it in my set as much as possible for the rest of my time up here. I got another compliment earlier this year that was not quite as exquisite. It was a very backhanded compliment. I was out with a friend of mine. It was 24th birthday. I'm much older than 24, so I'm the oldest person bar hopping with these 24-year-olds. We get to this one bar. The bartender looked at everybody's ID, and he looked at mine last, and he was like, good for you, man. It was the nicest way anybody ever said, you old ass bitch. You don't belong here, go home. That shit hurt my feelings. It made me think about all the shit that I'm too old to do. And sadly, the first thing I thought about, just like you know, our host earlier, the first thing I thought about, unfortunately, was dick pics. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I realized I'm too old for dick pics. I thought about the first one I ever sent. It was so long ago I took that shit with a real camera. I had to take a memory card out of the camera. I had to put it into a computer. I had to upload my dick. So that someone could download my dick. It was an AOL download, so it took forever. So it was like, loading, ladies. It is still loading, ladies. Okay, that was a dick joke within a dick joke, by the way. I just hit y'all with dickception. And the only way the dick joke would have been classier is if I had gotten studio photography, if I had gone to Sears or Older Mills for that dick pic or something, you know. We had a beautiful beer can backdrop. Just the dick up front, and there's a silhouette in the background. Oh man, that would have been so exquisite. Oh my god. All right, so we're in DC. How many of y'all have been to the African American History Museum? Good. The rest of y'all need to go. Check it out. It's fucking exquisite. It's a great museum. You need to see it. But let me tell you the most important thing you need to know before you go. That place is massive. It's an all-day trip. It takes forever to get through. The first floor takes 2 hours. You're 2 hours in, you still in slavery. That's how big this museum is. I found out the hard way the first time I went. I was walking through the museum. It was a Sunday morning. I've been drinking on that Saturday, so I had a hangover. I wanted to tell my friends, hey, let's slow down. Let's take a break. I'm getting tired. Then I looked at all the pictures on the wall, and I was like, yeah, this is the last place on earth I should ever complain about being tired. If I complain about being tired in this museum, I'm going to go home and get haunted by a civil rights ghost. I'm going to wake up to the sounds of, I didn't know you was a bitch. You know, just like Dr. King's ghost is going to call me out, you know. Shout out to Dr. King. He's one of my favorite civil rights leaders of all time. Thank you for the class. Yes, he's one of my favorite civil rights leaders of all time. He's in my top 5. I fuck with him. Yeah. My number 1 civil rights leader of all time, though, is also my favorite R&B singer, and that's Barack Obama. Y'all remember when he was giving that really powerful speech about gun violence at the black church? And he starts singing Amazing Grace. I don't know if y'all know how hard that is to do, to just break out the song uninvited at a black church. It can go left quickly, but this is how you know he pulled it off. When Obama was up there singing, no old ladies yell out, take your time, baby. Someone's in the church, all right. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Like, for those who don't know what take your time, baby means, that's code for someone who's struggling. That means we need a miracle right now. Stop singing. You do not sound exquisite. Shut the fuck up. That's what that means. That's just like how like bless your heart is Baptist to fuck you. Ah, man. Well, on that wonderful, lovely, exquisite note, my name is Leon Scott. You can check out my website. It's literally called lightskinjokes.com. Have a good night.
Keep it going for Leon Scott. Alrighty, we're having a good time still? Shut the fuck up! I just wanted to try that. No, you really are you're a great crowd. Always be ready every Wednesday. All that good stuff. Next comic is going to be at Positano's up in Bethesda. Where my Maryland peeps at. Driving without headlights on at night and shit. Alright, anyway, good stuff. Wonderful to have her here.